Good afternoon, Dr. Jayant. Welcome to the Thoughts on Education campaign of College Union. Let's start with the interview process.
Yeah, thank you so much. I am Dr. Jayant Taisar and I am the HOD in the Department of Management Studies at ICFA University, Raipur. So here we are in the education part and we are teaching BBA as well as MBA program. Yes.
So let's start with the questions.
Sure.
Sir, being a faculty of this university, what are your roles and responsibilities towards the students?
Yeah, it's a very good question. And I would like to tell that the major role of any faculty as well as mine also, it is the effective classroom teaching. So effective classroom teaching is that kind of thing where the classroom must be an effective and interactive one. And we in the ICFA University Raipur, we take care of all these things very seriously. We teach our students in the form of the case studies. We teach the students in the form of the role plays, various cases and the live cases we used to discuss into the class. So that particular thing, it will be going to make the whole curriculum very much interesting, as well as the BBA and the MBA programs are highly industry-linked programs. So we have to take care in the studies in that particular manner, that we have to do the things in an effective manner.
Sir, how do you tend to establish healthy relations with the students and the faculty?
Yeah. See, healthy relations will be going to be established by step 1 and step 2 kind of procedure. The step 1 is like that, maintaining a very good relationship with the students. One-to-one relationship which is necessary. So it is just like a mentoring of the students. And secondly, the thing is like that, the seriousness should be there in the studies, but there must be a sense of humor also which must be involved there. So what I feel is that a touch of professionalism must be there, so that it creates a very good healthy environment inside a university and in the classroom, and thus it will be going to affect the student as well as the other colleagues.
Sir, how do you try to bring in practical approach towards subjects and make it industry oriented?
Yeah. See, in our BBA program as well as in MBA program, we have the internship kind of thing. So into that internship, what we used to do is that after the completion of the first year in BBA, we go for the summer internship program 1. And after the completion of the second year of BBA, we go for the summer internship program 2. So in that internship program, what we used to do is that we try to expose our student to the industry. And when the students are exposed to the industry, so then what will be going to happen is that they will be going to learn many things as per the industry requirement. Because at any point of time, we have to bridge the gap between academics and the industries. Okay, so in this way, we encourage our students to work very much close to in the internship program. Secondly, the thing is like that we are having the faculty guide who is closely monitoring the students that what they are doing into the industry, as well as we are also having the company guide. Though the faculty guide and the company guide always interact with each other, and they used to discuss about the student progress, and in this way we move ahead.
Sir, what are the best practices offered by the department to the students which help them gain necessary skills?
See, 2 of the best practices what we used to adopt into the department is that number 1, case studies. In the case studies, what we used to do is that we used to take the case studies in 2 different manners. Number 1, we encourage the student to develop the live cases. And when we get the live cases, we document it and then we discuss all these things into the classroom. Secondly, we are having some case studies into the journals and all, and that the case studies we bring it into the classrooms and then we used to discuss it in the class. Second part is that about the group discussion part. We continuously used to organize the group discussion activity by selecting the current topics of the business world. And in this way, what we are doing is that we are motivating the student to say something, and in the student also come up with the leadership skills, good communication skills, and in this way, the overall grooming and the development of the student that used to happen.
Now coming to the curriculum part, how do you strategize the curriculum and how often it gets updated to make it benefiting for the students?
Yes. See, how we are doing is that in our board of studies, we are a member of industry. and as well as from the top premium business institutions like IIM. So what we are doing is that we design our syllabus in such a manner that it must have a blend of the requirement what must be there in academics, as well as it must have the requirement as per the industry. So what at the end we have to make is that we have to make the industry ready students. The output must be in such a way that the industry is ready to absorb them. We are not just making the robots, but we are making that kind of students where the students are ready. They know what it is there into the industry, how the work it is to be done. So for that reason, we are having in our board of the studies member, we are having the members from IIM Raipur, plus we are also having the members from Reliance Power, and that too, they are not into the lower level, they are into the very high level, vice president rank people. They all are the members of our board of studies. So in this way, what we are doing is that we are creating our syllabus in such a beautiful manner that by reading that, by studying that particular syllabus, a student becomes ready for the industry. Yes.
Sir, what are your views upon the placements and higher education about the students from your department? Or how does your department prepare the students for higher education?
See, we always go for the soft skill training. We always go for the management thesis subject. In that management thesis, what we do is that the student used to go for the research work. So they used to write the research papers. They used to do lots and lots of research work, and then finally they have to present that paper into the classroom. So what will be going to happen is that by that particular thing, it is just like that it will be going to groom the students in a better way, so that that will be going to help them in the higher education also. Plus, if they want to go for further research like PhD and all, so that particular thing what they have done is that will be going to certainly help them all.
Now, talking about the competitiveness of the students, how do you help your students to cope up with the competition being so high in the outside world?
See, we believe in experiential learning. Now, what is experiential learning is that the student must feel that, like case studies, if you do a normal bookish case study, so what will be to happen is that will be a theoretical knowledge. But when we speak about the experiential learning, so there some live projects are there. And in that live projects, what the student is that they get a full exposure, they can do all the type of the experiments on them. So based on that, they learn a lot. See, you can do something which is wrong, but there is an expert which is always there as a coach to you. So that expert will be going to help you to come out of all this kind of situation, and finally you will be going to learn a lot. So that will be going to help the students to cope up with the challenges which will be going to come up in their coming future.
Now, talking about extracurricular programs, do you have any extracurricular activities, programs to enhance the skills of the students or to expose them to the real world challenges?
Yes, parallelly to the studies and the other things, there is a need of the extracurricular activities. So we are having the sports for that, and we are having a ground for that in our university. And there we used to organize the annual sports function. And there's lots and lots of the games were there, like cricket, volleyball, badminton, chess, indoor games and outdoor games are there. So in this way, what is going to happen is that overall development of the student used to take place. So after the completion of the classroom, what they used to do, they go to the playground, they have some activities there. Secondly, in the management department, we had various management clubs also there. So that management clubs, they are doing the activities in the like leadership activities, skill building activities, communication activities, management games and all. So in this way, what it is what they are studying, they can able to do the practice in the form of the activity, as well as for the good health, sound health. They are also practicing the things into the ground in the form of the games and the sports.
Sir, when you came to this college, what was your vision and how are you trying to achieve the same?
Yeah, see, I belong to a group which is a very much group which is a brand, you can say like that, into the education industry. So working in an Equify is just like a dreams come true. And my vision is that I want to become a researcher. And here in Equify University, we can practice all these kind of things, because the IFA University Raipur is encouraging the faculty members to go for the research work, to work for the projects works, and many other related areas. So in this way, what it is happening is that we are not only focusing on the academics development of the student, plus we are also focusing into the self-development in the form of writing research papers, working on some of the research projects, and in this way we go ahead further.
Sir, what do you see the university's greatest strength and how can it be enhanced?
See, one thing it is very much you can say important in any university is that the curriculum, and the curriculum it is to be it is to be made by the experts. So in IFA University, we are having the board of study members, and the board of study members they belong to the renowned and the premium institutions. So when that knowledge comes here in the form of the syllabus, so naturally it will be going to be benefited to the student, to the organizations where in future they will be going to work, and finally it will be going to work for the betterment of the society.
Sir, so at last, what valuable advice would you like to give to the students for them to have a prosperous career ahead?
See, three things I would like to say is: number one, stay calm. The second one is manage time, and third one is be competitive. This is the three messages I want to give to every student. We should not panic with the situations. We have to stay calm, make your strategies, and then work on it. Second thing is that you should manage your time. Nowadays, what it is happening is a digital environment is came. So we don't know at what means how time passes out. So we have to manage our time in an effective manner. Third thing is that we have to be competitive, because if you're not competitive, then you cannot able to move in this working environment, in this competitive environment. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Jayant. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.